Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm very swagged out right now in Dodgers merch. That's just a coincidence, honestly. But anyways, okay, so what I wanted to talk about today, I had a big plan of talking about my routine, but I kind of wanted to reframe it. I want to talk about how and why we can sometimes struggle with developing practice, routine, structure, however you want to call it. And I mean, I'm coming at this from like the viewpoint of like a kind of an artistic practice. But I guess this could apply to anything in life or anybody, any way that you identify. So the thing that I think, just based off my own experience, that holds us back is that we lack the self-esteem to think that we deserve the things that we want. So let me try to explain that. So for a very long time, I've wanted to be a writer, but I didn't really think of it as being a writer. I wanted to have written things. There are projects that I would start in my head, ideas I had, and I didn't think of the practice of writing, but I wanted the results that came from the hard work of writing. And there was just a really large disconnect in my head about getting these results and not ever thinking of myself as a writer, like the verb of writing. I struggled with that, and I struggled with writing itself because they go hand in hand, obviously. So it wasn't until very recently that I felt comfortable calling myself a writer and actually implementing writing into an everyday thing for myself. And at first it was very difficult. It felt like pulling teeth. It was very uncomfortable and challenging, and it challenged my beliefs in myself. And it brought up a lot of things for me, a lot of feelings of not being good enough, but I knew I had to push through that. I got to a point where it's been 10 years now. I need to get over whatever things that are going on. I need to get over that and just do the work. And it started with small implemental changes. Before all this, I never stuck to anything. So I would start a new routine. I would say, I'm going to do this every day, a new workout plan, a new whatever. And I never could really stick with it because I was relying on motivation and not discipline. And so it really did start with doing my walking. So I do 10,000 steps a day, and it's really not about anything to do with trying to, I mean, it's a fitness thing and it's a health thing, but it goes so beyond that, of just teaching myself and giving myself permission to rely on the fact that I will do this thing every day, no matter what. I mean, unless I like injure myself or something, but unless there's a reason like health-wise not to do it, or there's just too many things going on, I know that I will do it, and I do it. And so it started with that, and then it went and I added on things. Now I do my vocabulary every day. I write every day. I play guitar every day. And I mean, this has been said before. This is not groundbreaking information, but sometimes we do need a reminder. You build esteem, you build self-esteem by doing esteemable acts. And being able to build up a routine for yourself and know that you will actually complete these tasks every single day is going to be an esteem builder. Like, you will build self-esteem through this, and you will also learn something. For me, I didn't grow up doing sports or anything like that, so the concept of working at something and starting really badly and then working and practicing, actually developing skills by practice, I did not believe that I was capable of doing that until I started actually doing something every single day, not worrying about whether I was good at it or not. And now I know that no matter what level I'm at right now, I will be able to develop these skills. So it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, you think that you're bad at something, so you don't do it, and then you're bad at it because you're not doing it, you know? So I don't really know where this is going. I guess this is just to say, like, if you are not doing the things that you want to do because you're scared, or more importantly, because you don't think that you deserve it, you need to start doing those things to make you feel like you deserve what you want, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like a circle. I had kind of another point. Oh, I watched this TikTok, because like I said, I am back on TikTok. I didn't watch the whole video, but it was this girl who was like, does anyone else just feel like really empty inside right now? And for the first time, I was like, no, I don't. I actually feel the most full I've ever felt. Just within myself. And yeah, I think that really does have to do with every day I have things that I know I'm gonna do, and that even if they're uncomfortable, like, do I want to be on my little walking pad for 2 hours straight and I'm sweaty and I'm like bored out of my mind and I'm thinking of like other things I'd rather be doing? No, I don't want to do that every day. And honestly, sometimes the thought of having to do these things overwhelms me, but that is part of why it's so important to like learn to do things that make you uncomfortable. I also think that it's helped with like when I'm really bored at work, just reminding me that I don't have to be constantly like stimulated, and that like doing something that makes me uncomfortable is actually really good. So yeah, I'm sure there was a much more articulate way to say all this, but I'm definitely not gonna film this again. And so I guess that's what I wanted to say, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, just hopping back in because it's later now. It's been like 2 hours. I finished that video, and then I did my steps, and then I had dinner, and I need to take a shower. But while I was on my walking pad, I remembered this quote that I literally just wrote down earlier today while I was reading Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Rilke. Anyways, it was at the end of the book, and it says, and if only we let me start that over. And if only we arrange our life in accordance with the principle which tells us that we must always trust in the difficult, then what now appears to us as the most alien will become our most intimate and trusted experience. I just thought that is so relevant to what I was talking about in the video. And there's a longer quote to that. Like, I really recommend you reading Letters to a Young Poet. I found the PDF on Google for free. It's 21 pages. So go read that. It was really good if you haven't. But I just thought it was so relevant to what I was just saying, so I had to include that. But yeah, this is the actual ending to the video, and let me know in the comments if anything resonated with you, if you're on a journey of finding an artistic practice or any kind of practice or routine, or like if you're doing that thing, the kind of like make your own curriculum thing that's been going around. Let me know, because that's really interesting as well.